Yeah, they flipped already. Yeah, they flipped already.
Okay, we're on the stream already. Nice.
Yep. Welcome everybody. Bad Boys TV. Got 9-ball action here for you.
Getting ready for this is the third place match, right?
This is, loser gets third here, so it'll be the semifinal, finals of the loser side. There's all kinds of ways to describe this match.
Well, one thing that we know for
The
sure
winner
is
of
that
this
whoever
match-
wins goes on to face the person in the driver's seat, or the whatever you want to call that person too.
Hot seat, driver's
The
seat.
hot seat, the driver's seat.
These guys are playing for a spot in the final. Loser's going to finish third place. All right, we've got Troy Stillman.
Troy is rated.
He was the one getting ready to rack the balls here. All right, it looks like we've frozen.
See that on your screen? No, just kidding. We're in Green Bay, Wisconsin here. The 2018 BCAPL Wisconsin State Championships.
Might have to pull that.
Still froze? Is that leg or is it frozen?
All right, sorry we had a little technical difficulty there. Our stream is freezing, but we've got that taken care of. This is game one. This is Troy Stillman.
Troy's rated a 413.
Yep, and his opponent in the gray shirt, and he comes up. Big guy is Todd Paral, and he's a 413. Troy is a 499.
All right, players, it is 5:45, 15 minutes till 6 o'clock round starts. Score sheets are over here on the left-hand side or your right-hand side of the tournament desk in the pigeonholes. Numbers will match the table you were assigned to. If you do not have an opponent at 6 o'clock, please step to the center of your aisle and raise your cue. And a referee will come and
Brett
assist
wrote down the
you.
descriptions of who was who here, and the guy took off his hat, so that
Well, he was
doesn't really
wearing
help me.
that.
Thanks, Brett. Really appreciate that.
Please come to the tournament desk.
So this is Troy that's at the table now. Troy's the 499, and Todd Fargo rating 413.
So we've got a 7-4 race here. Troy's going to have to win 7. he's got an alleyway for this 5.
Troy,
it's not going to be an easy shot.
very deliberate in setting up his shots.
Well, whatever he's doing, it's worked so far.
Well, he's gotten him
he's
to
in
the
top 3.
second, third place match here, so yeah. Really wants to think more about this one.
Yeah, he's really lining this one up.
There he goes, makes the 5 ball, lines up so very nicely.
Yeah, that was a nice shot. He didn't have a whole lot of room to slip through there, but took his time, lined it up. And
Getting back out to the middle of the table was the key there.
Yeah. Yeah, he lays nicely for this 9 ball.
Troy Stillman goes
Right
goes
down the
ahead
middle.
and makes the first 9 ball, so he'll take a 1-0 lead. Well, when you're spotting someone a couple of games, as Troy's spotting him 3 games, that's definitely something that you're going to want to do, is jump out to an early lead.
We seem to be the question and answer guys.
Well, sitting all up here, all official, with your microphone on, your headset, Brent, you look quite the figure of knowledge up here, I guess.
YouTube famous. My voice is. My mother always said I had a face for radio.
That was a good break.
Holy
Wow,
smokes.
that was a wow.
Well,
that was a,
except for one thing.
yeah, there was one detail left out of that, and that's sheep with a 2 ball.
You
Unfortunately,
really want to leave that cue ball in the middle of the table, and he.
gosh, he pocketed 4 balls though.
Oh, they were
Wow.
fighting to get in those corner
Yeah,
pockets.
I think the only reason the 4 ball didn't go was because it was fighting a couple other balls to try to get in
Now, I
the
haven't
pockets.
had a chance to see Todd shoot yet. I would push out here,
Yeah, I think a push out seems like the logical
but
choice.
like I said, I haven't seen Todd shoot, so
But if you
who
push out,
knows?
where do you push out to? I kind of like pushing it down to the end rail, down here where he's standing now.
yeah, I would push it. Yeah, like I'd just hit it straight down, try to get it on the end rail.
But if you look
Leave
at
him
it,
a bank to
if,
the
if
side.
he kicks at the 2
He's
ball,
kicking at
the 4 ball's a big pocket down there.
It is, but now everything's down. I mean, although this is a tough starting shot.
Looks like he, from my perspective, not from the TV perspective, but my real world perspective, when I look at it, it looks like he can make the 2 ball. He can hit the 2 ball pretty cleanly without worrying about the 9.
I'm wondering, can he come under the 7 and like come off the
No.
7 and into
Oh,
the 4?
maybe.
Go rail 7-4.
Well, to be honest with you, I don't know if he has a choice. I don't think
Yeah.
it definitely doesn't cut cleanly as a combo.
No. Nothing cuts cleanly here. Okay, now he's looking at the 2-7-4 combination. This is where I wish I had my telestrator. I don't think I do.
I see what you're talking about. Skim off the right
Well,
edge of the 2 ball, and I think he's thinking a little bit about everything.
I was thinking shoot the 2 into the rail, come off the bottom of the 7
Right.
into the 4.
Sure.
But,
Go hit right about the first diamond, carry him off the 7,
Yeah.
and it squeezes into the 4 ball.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
But
get it.
that's not what he's looking at, so we'll just have to wait and see what.
That is a mighty unaligned combo. If that's
Yeah,
that's
he's
what you're
cutting
looking
the
at.
2 back. Well, he's cutting the 2 back into the 7, and then he's cutting the 7 into the 4.
We're going to get a lot of ball movement here, at least potentially.
Yeah, I would say all 4 of those balls down there are going to move.
Gosh, so it doesn't really. I don't know. Does it look like the 2 ball? You can hit it thin enough to be able to go over into those balls.
Well, from the monitor, it doesn't really, but yeah, I think he can.
Was he maybe thinking of hitting the 2 ball and then skimming off the?
This is one of those I'd
Rail.
almost want to call a referee just to make
Yeah.
him a little more nervous.
People don't do that, Brett. That would not be the proper use of an official.
Oh no, but there's a ball close enough there. You could.
I'm just kidding, of course. A lot of people would probably elect that option.
Well, and the thing is, I find that since I became a referee, I call one over a lot less because I don't want to,
Right.
be accused of something like that. But this is a big shot.
Well, he got that 4 ball all right.
He did.
Is the 2 going to stop for the side or something? Or are they going to keep?
Yeah, it stopped.
It's a little funny toward that side, though. I don't know.
Well, it goes. He's going to have to hit it good. He'll take a good look at it.
Well, it definitely goes. All I'm saying is that there's a little jerk to it. It's a little tester. Myself, if I'm shooting it, I think I'm playing it down at the corner.
Yeah, he's looking at it all the way down in the corner now.
And do you know why, Brett? Because, and I know it's a bit of a flyer, okay, but if you're already going to cut that ball, you can come off this side rail. You might even be able to pocket the 9 ball off the when
Well,
you're trying to shoot that shot.
I think he's going to have to hit this way too thin for, if he's going down in the corner.
Really, I think that puts him right on the line for the 9 ball. Well,
Well,
he overcut it a little bit.
Well, this is a good opportunity for Todd now.
Trickiest transition is from the 8 to the 9, but
Yeah, and I don't really see a whole lot of.
just really
I
want to
would-
make sure you get on the right side of that 8 ball, I think is the,
Yeah, shoot and stop here. That way you got an angle.
You'd
Yeah,
like
he
to
chose to roll
you'd like to get a
forward.
natural angle to be able to just kind of either stop or just draw it straight back, you would think.
Yeah, he wants to be high enough that he can cut this 8 in the side and naturally go down it well.
Or
He's not
he might
there.
elect to let's see
No.
here.
His choice here is he can cut the 8 in the side, bring the cue ball all the way up and
Cue
back
ball's
down.
going for a little ride.
Or he can cut it
Mm-hmm.
up in the corner and just stun it over, which is what he tried to do.
Not going to go up there either.
But
I think he's left Troy a little off angle here too.
yeah, this is a little. He's close to the rail. He's
Somewhat helter-skelter.
probably going to have to try to draw this. Although he's looking at cutting it all the way up to the corner.
Well, if he can manage that, seems like he should have pretty natural shape. And overcuts that shot,
Cut it.
but ends up getting a little bit of a fortunate roll here, and
Yeah, we'll see. This could be a pretty easy carry him into the 9.
well, I just mean in the respect that it's
Yeah.
not a straight-in shot or
Right.
really makeable 8-ball.
So you're almost forcing your opponent to play the 9.
Kind of, yeah.
Which may be bad. We'll see. May not be a good thing. Okay,
Yeah.
he's putting the extension on the end of his cue.
Well, if there were any space, if the 9-ball were even off the rail at all, I would consider playing maybe some kind of safety behind it. But with it being the way it is now, I don't know. I think 9-ball's going for a ride here. Yep, it did.
It did.
8-ball almost went in the side, but not quite. Still left him a
He
tough
got
shot.
nothing. Yeah, he's
Makeable.
He's
but
left him
it's a
one
tough
more
shot.
cut up into that corner. He's 0 for them in this game.
But again, this is one of those situations where not only is it sort of a tough shot, but he also is going to have to kind of draw it or do something to kind of hold the cue ball a little bit for shape. Just a slightly additive problem.
And he's overcut it yet again.
But this time the difference is the 8-ball lines
He's
up.
left the 8-ball right in front of the side.
Yeah, but he's
I think
he's pretty straight in, so
Todd, he can just draw it straight back, and I think he'll be coming towards the 9.
see, I think he's going to let this go around a couple of rails. That would be my
Yeah,
guess.
it's hard to tell how straight or what kind of angle
He's
he has.
pretty straight. That is pretty straight, and on the wrong side of straight, honestly.
Well, he just cinched it and hasn't really done himself any favors there.
You can see him kind of give his head a little shake.
Not sure what in his mind he thought he was going to do there, but
It's kind of one of those situations where if you're a shape player, you try to play for the shape. If you're a shot maker, you kind of try to cinch it more. And
look at this bank.
nice.
You don't who
Just
needs
showed you
shape?
why. Just showed you why he felt more comfortable playing the shot than the shape. So
Who needs shape? You just fire in the bank.
he sure made that look easy, didn't he?
Evens this game at 1. They've both held serve.
Well, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. I'm Gennaro Vasquez here with Brett Baker. This is the 2018 Wisconsin State BCAPL Championships, and we have some action here between Troy Stillman and Todd Paral. Did we decide that was Paral? Paral. All right, and it is Troy that just broke and scratched, and so we have Todd coming up here with an opportunity to grab another game. Balls are spread fairly nicely. Two ball is up on the end rail, so position shape from the 2 to the 3 might be a little bit tricky here. 3-ball does go in the side pocket, kind of on the right side. You can't really see it on the TV screen. There we go. 3-ball does go up there. If he can get shape on this 2-ball, be able to come down for the 3. That's going to be a big, important piece of this.
All he's got to do is
puzzle.
fall straight down. He shouldn't. Oh, man.
That got a little tricky for him, so now Troy comes up. Troy has a little bit more of an opportunity here to be able to just play speed control and be able to get the angle that he's looking for. Troy wants it to come off the rail just a little bit.
Troy changes his look every time he comes to the table. When he broke the balls in this match, he was wearing a camel hat and a warm-up top, and then he took the hat and the top off, and he had a long sleeve black shirt on. Now in game 3, he's down to a white T-shirt.
He's like a chameleon. Oh gosh. Now as I was talking about that transition from the 2 to the 3, having to come back down toward our half of the table.
You had to be careful of that side pocket.
They're sitting pretty easy now.
These guys look like a few nerves here. That they know they're playing on the stream table, and
why are you making them nervous, Brett?
Hey,
they looked over at you and they're scared. No, I'm sure
they
they're
know
fine.
I'm critiquing every move.
It's a big match.
Embarrassing them on YouTube.
9-ball Wisconsin BCAPL state championship, second, third place match.
They're a little nervous because they know if they win this, they get to play for the title.
The title? How about that?
So it's a little added pressure than there had been.
This is a big game for Todd, because if Todd can find a way to win this game, he'll only need 2. I mean, this is a huge game, and it'll be Todd's break.
Yeah, this is huge if he can get out, and this is probably the shot that's going to determine it. He's going to have to not get behind this giant 9-ball.
The position, that 9-ball is sitting a little weird, isn't it?
Huge.
Okay. He's going to be okay. He's going to be okay.
I was going to say, he's got to stay out of the side pocket, too.
But, the transition from the 7 to the 8 also could be a little tricky.
Yeah, just get the center table. I mean, that's...
Sometimes that was pretty good shape.
Yeah, he's
now he can kind of come around to the right side of the 9 ball.
He's got to come around the 9. That's, he's keeping that 9-ball in play here. And, he rubbed off of it.
Skirts by
and
it.
Scratched.
Wow.
Yeah, he didn't want to run into that 9. That was...
Yeah, that 9-ball it just seemed like
he
every
needed
shot.
To put a little, if he could have put a little low outside English and come around the 9. All right, well, Troy's got a... And Gennaro's headed off to probably put somebody on the clock. Got the 10-ball division starting and Scotch doubles division all starting. Kind of doing a little bit of everything at this event. All right. Troy handles those last 2 balls, takes a 2-1 lead. It was a big game for both guys. Troy still trying to make up some of the spot here. Spotted Todd a 3-game head start. And this is Todd's break this game.
That was a tough call.
Put him on the clock.
Had to look at my watch and...
Yeah, I saw you with your cell phone out over there. I'm like, oh, man, come on.
So I missed it. What happened? He scratched in the side, and then Troy just got out from there?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Troy made a nice 2-ball out with ball in hand, yeah.
Right. Todd is the one he scratched.
Todd
he
scratched,
caught a piece of the 9, rolled in the side. Right. Okay, so Troy got out from there.
So you didn't miss a whole lot.
Okay.
And then Todd got up, and racked the balls. You missed that, too.
Oh,
Broke dry, and now Troy's back at the table. There, now you're all caught up.
all right. Thank you. Appreciate that. Well, a lot happened. You step away to issue one forfeit, and
And they make 2 balls, rack them, and break dry
wow.
in your absence. Bad Boys TV comes to you, sponsored by Jam Up Apparel. If you haven't checked them out,
I'm gonna guess that was a push, even though we couldn't hear it.
Yeah, they don't have to tell us what they're doing.
No.
Okay, he pushed out to the 1-2 combo because I guess he didn't want to shoot it, but now he gets to.
Thinking maybe the 1-2 combo doesn't go.
Yeah, because
maybe the one doesn't skirt past that 4.
he's looking at a safety here.
Yeah.
He's cutting the 1 the other direction.
Well, if he's gonna try to slide behind, well, that's a pretty good.
And that's a good safety.
That's a pretty good safety.
He's left a 1-rail kick, but that's it.
Well, I mean, the thing is that the 1 ball's pretty big here, in what they call big, because it's right near the rail. So there's a good opportunity where, you would think he might be able to get a good hit here.
I might have to wear one of my new Jam Up shirts tomorrow.
Jam Up Apparel.
Jam Up Apparel, they're really nice. Boy, if you want comfortable sportswear to play in, they are
come off the rail and I'm getting a hit. What am I talking about? He put that thing in like it was
very comfortable.
Like it was on a laser line.
Yeah, he kicked that in like, I've been doing this. I always say, you show me a great shot maker, I'll show you somebody that in their formative years did not play very good position.
Well, that's sort of the thing, isn't it? I mean, when you're studying pool, and if you emphasize one aspect of your game, like shot making, or emphasize one aspect like shape play, usually some of the other aspects kind of cool down a little bit during the meantime.
I've always kind of felt like shot making was probably one of my weaknesses, which, that's sad. That's kind of the most important.
Well, now, I don't know if he's going to try to hold it or draw out of here.
I would just roll this in, and you've got the 3 in the opposite
He's got to
side.
watch out for the 8 ball, that's all.
Okay,
That's why I was thinking maybe he might
He went
be
down
more
and back.
comfortable doing that, going that way with it, because, if you try to hold it, that 8 ball kind of comes into play a little
here.
bit.
You can just roll forward for the 4. Okay, I would have rolled a little bit
Probably could
further,
have
but
rolled a little, a
but
little bit.
he's okay. I notice now he's not taking the time to go line up his contact point. And that might have caused it. Every cut he has missed, I think, has been an overcut. So
Yeah, you're right. And it's almost always when he's added some kind of English to it. The ones where he's hitting center ball, he's made, and then he adds a little bit of drawers or some kind of left or right.
See, but he immediately went over there, picked up his phone, and is texting somebody.
I just got a notification. Troy's back on Words with Friends. No, just kidding.
It's funny. I was watching an interview on TV, and they were because this is something I've noticed with the professional players is they are constantly on their phones.
Mm-hmm.
And they were talking about the NBA players and how they're on their phones before the game, they're on their phones at halftime.
That was nicely played.
My favorite on the phone moment was I was watching. It was one of Darren Appleton's tournaments, and Skylar Woodward is playing Clint Kachi from Europe. And it's like, I think it's about this point of the tournament. It was like third place, so it's on the TV table. And they're Facebook living it, so I'm watching it, and I'm sitting at home. And all of a sudden it says, Skylar Woodward is watching with you. And I'm thinking, Skylar Woodward's playing in this match. So I gave him a hard time. I go, you're sitting in your player's chair watching the match?
Nice.
He just kind of laughed.
Well, Troy taking his time to line this one up. Gosh, that looks like it's headed toward that side pocket, doesn't it? Oof.
Yeah.
If you had a 6 o'clock TBA as your opponent, that TBA is now a 5. Once again, if you had a TBA as your opponent, it is now a 5. Congratulations on your first.
Well, you got away with that. Gets on the high side of the 9.
Well, Gennaro's headed back out to the somebody needed his assistance. All right, this 9 ball. Well, I don't think that's where he was playing it, but it all counts in 9 balls. So Troy takes a 3-1 lead. And it is Troy's break. So from here, Troy needs 4. Todd needs 3. And Gennaro is back with us.
So Troy must have made that 9 ball I take it, huh?
Well, yeah, he banked it towards the left side, missed it short, and it went in the right side.
Welcome to 9 ball.
That's right.
Hit that one nice.
I fired that one in. And got some shape.
Yeah.
5's going to be a little funny. Well, he's going to have to get on the 4 here, too. I don't know if he realizes he can just kind of stop there. It's probably going to be his best.
Yeah, you could. I mean,
that'll probably be his best shot, is to just stop there.
Probably, because then you
cut
could
it
even go
in.
into those if you wanted to.
He could cut the 4 in and...
In fact, that would probably be what I do. Shoot the 3 balls a stop shot, and then use the 4 and just kind of go into that 8 ball, nudge that 5 ball toward that long rail.
Well done.
Well, provided he makes the 4 ball here, now I'm thinking we're going to see a 5-9 combo. the other option could be that he could roll up far enough that he could play some kind of safety off the 5 and slide it behind the 8 ball.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's a safety
Yeah.
sitting there now because it's.
He's looking at pocketing this ball.
Can he slide it by the? Where's he going to pocket it?
Well, he just walked over and looked at. Yeah, he's looking at cutting it past the 9, but I don't think it goes.
Well, the contact point.
Unless he's banking his 5. I don't know.
Well, it was a legal hit.
It was a good hit. He didn't take near the time to line that up that he was a much easier shots at the beginning of this match.
It's true. Kind of got away with that one a little bit, though. I mean, this is not a. I can't tell if he can. I think you would have to try to finesse it around that 8 ball in order to pocket it.
And Gennaro's headed back to make another call. All right, so Troy comes back to the table. He can see this ball to cut it, so he's back to lining it up. Seemed like he did much better when he took his time, lined up the contact point there. All right, handled the 5. He's going to have to cut this 6 back to the corner just a little bit. All right, I was going to say, boy, he's not going to walk over and look at it, but he stopped himself. And he overcut it once again, but has left no shot for Todd. Todd once again is going to be looking at kicking at this 6 ball. All right, nice hit. But he has left a shot.
Key to this one would be just trying to kind of hold it up to that end of the table.
Well, his key is to not overcut it. He's overcut every ball he's missed.
Well, he's trying to hold this ball, so I would think
And
that he undercut it.
He finally hit one too thick. Yeah.
Well, he was trying to hold
Right.
it up to that end, and I think
Yeah.
that's why he overcompensated a little bit.
Yeah.
I thought he hit that bank. That ball was going to go in. I say, boy, that's would be the second bank shot he made this game. But he missed it on the pro side, so it kind of bounced back out.
Yep. He left it in the middle of the rail. That's a nice bank. Oh,
Nope,
but it
not
didn't go.
quite. But again, not a sellout shot.
Looked good when it was coming up, but
Not a sellout shot, so it's... So the gentleman shooting right now, this is Todd. Troy is going to 7, Todd going to 4.
yeah. Todd's turned over, cut one. Troy's got a nice chance here. He just pockets this and rolls forward.
I mean, it could be a little bit the speed of the tables because they play nice and speedy. So, they're trying to hold it or, trying to get the ball, manipulate the ball around the table and maybe just over and undercutting just a tad to try to compensate for that speed.
All right, nice shot there. Troy's got this 9 ball to take a 4-1 lead.
And he did not fall to the curse. Already chalking it up.
I hadn't chalked it up yet. But. All right. We've got a even race to 3 now.
Yeah, race to 3.
Troy has made up the head start that he spotted Todd. Todd's got the break now, though, so.
That's the thing about 9 ball is 9 ball counts on the break, so somehow if you can find a way to knock one of those in, boy, it'll go a long way to helping your cause. Then we got this is 9 ball for you now. 10 ball is coming up shortly, as well as Scotch doubles.
Yeah, I don't know
when we're going to be streaming.
Well, I'm not sure what we have coming up after this. We'd like to play the finals of the 9 ball right after this, but
kind of depends on if these players are supposed to play or not, I think.
I know.
So he does a push out and pockets 9, which is legal.
A couple of guys have 7:30 10 ball matches.
So they can spot the 9.
Look like they need a referee over there. All right, so in the meantime here, Troy has got a pretty nice rack here. He's nicely on this 2. Just wants to draw back out towards the middle of the table for the 3. Okay. Drew into the 9, but he hasn't tied anything up, and he's falling pretty good on the 3. It's a little bit of a long shot, but well, he pocketed the 1 and the 2 while you were gone. Well, they need a referee down. Poor Gennaro, he's getting his miles in. He just got back up here, and somebody else needed him. All right, meanwhile, Troy's on the 5. He's going to have a little difficulty, I think, getting down there for the 6. He's stretched out. He's over the 7. He's pretty straight. It's going to take a good shot here. And he is now hooked behind the 7. That was a tough shot. This could be a tough hit. I don't see a path the way he was lining this up. Well, maybe he does have enough room. I thought he was more on the 7. Looks like he's got some room to get past the 7 and hit below the side pocket. Yeah. So he's kicked that in nicely. All right. I think I can wait down to this. Well, this is going to be a tough cut here. He's trying to back cut this 7 into the side. Yep. That scratch was pretty much on. All right, Todd's got an opportunity here. He hasn't had a whole lot of good opportunities. He just needs to clear these last 2 balls with ball in hand. And he cleared those nicely, so Todd pulls to within 4-2. He needed that game. Kind of stopped the momentum. All right, so Troy's got the break here in game number 7. And he made the 9. So much for the momentum switch. Kicked right in the side. All right, so from here it's a race to 2. Alrighty. Looks like he may be going at this. Yeah, he did. Neither one of these guys have pushed out when they were hooked on the break. They both have gone for it. Todd was successful. Okay, we're going to have a 1-9 combination here. Todd sees a chance to get on the hill right now. And this would be a tough rack for him to run, so I don't really fault him here. For him, I think this is probably the right shot. Okay, didn't get it to go. And looks like he's left a shot. That's especially a good shot if he can somehow play safe and go at the 9 ball. He didn't get safe, but this rack is still pretty tough, so well, that was a nice bank. Now he's going to have to let the cue ball travel. He's going to have to shoot this 3 in the side, get around the 9, and get down the other end of the table so he can probably shoot the 4 into the same side as he shoots the 3. Shot here is not a difficult one, but shape is going to be real tough. And he's not sure what he was trying there. He may have just flat been playing safety. I think he may have just been playing safe to try to leave him behind that wall of balls. Okay, Todd can see the edge of this 3. He cannot cut it. Look at this. Wow. Okay, I don't know if he was playing the 9. I think he might have been playing the bank of the 3 into the 9, but with that shot, Todd puts himself on the hill. It's not how, it's how many in 9 ball. All right, Todd's on the hill. Troy needs 2. And he's breaking. He can get one of them right here. He's already made one on the break. Yeah. Didn't get the big kiss he was looking for. And looks like he is broke dry. So this will bring Todd to the table. And that's nicely done. Kind of looking, it's kind of around the world here. 6 to the 7 is going to be the really tough one for him, I think. If he can get that far. That was a very nice shot. All right, there's the shot. 6 to the 7. He's probably going to have to play the 7-8 combo. Play the 6 into this left-hand corner pocket. Draw the cue ball 1 rail out for and down table. Just like that. Now he's got the 7-8 combination. This becomes a big shot. Tough combination here. And we got somebody leaning on our our table here. All right, made the combination. He's looking really good. Okay, ooh, he ran into the 9. All he needed to do was get around that 9 ball, and he ran into it. Well, he still has a shot, but it's going to be a little tougher. Well, he tried to come all the way down, overcut it, and has left Troy a pretty reasonable shot on this 9. Troy's got this 9 to make it hill. And at hill, anything can happen, and usually does. And there you go. 6-3, hill. One game to secure their spot in the final. Yeah, they both looked at the... So game number 10. Todd's going to have the break in this all-important case game. Boy, that 8 wanted to go, and it just hung up. Well, left a bit of a tight little 1 ball here to get started with. Looks like he's going to have... Looks like Troy will have to bank this. Nice cut on the 1. And he's got a shot on the 2. got the 3 on the side here, and then, well, and your opponent's come to the table because he missed the 3 on the side. Oh, my goodness. All right, so Todd's got ball in hand on a 4-9-8 combination. He'd like to leave this 9 right in front of the hole. Big shot here. All right, he made it, but he, Pocket just didn't like it. Well, he went for that 9. Didn't make it though. And he's hooked. He's hooked Troy on the 5. Well, he certainly didn't want to scratch there. Giving Todd ball in hand with these 4 balls could be a big mistake. All right, so he's decided to shoot this 5 in the left-hand corner pocket, and he'll just roll forward for the 6. Nicely done. Now he can stun it over for the 7. All right, he's got this 9 ball to win this match and secure his spot in the finals. Here we go for the match. Rolled it in center pocket. Nice match, guys. So Todd Paral will be in the finals. We're not exactly sure when that's coming up, but subscribe to our channel and you'll be notified. Hit the notification button there. You'll be notified as soon as we go live. We'll either have the finals or we'll have 10-ball action coming up at 7:30. But yeah, if we can fit a final in, we certainly will try. So anyway, thanks for joining us. And we'll have more pool action from the 2018 BCAPL Wisconsin State Championships coming up. Thanks, everybody.